It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for the neighbor. Hey everybody. I don't know, just changing it up a little bit, you know, the intro. It's Monday. I don't know. I was debating whether to do a video or not, and I decided, oh, what the heck. Let's go ahead and do a video. Just took a shower, so my face should be plenty soft, beard hair. I'm gonna put some water up on there. Got my little kidney-shaped hospital dish down here full of hot water. Got my Rockwell razor. Got my Barbasol. It's a Barbasol morning. You've had those before, right? Especially like after a Sunday night where you're trying to kind of get all you can out of your weekend, you know? On that last night before you got to go back to work the next day. Well, I hate that feeling. And then the slap in the face when Monday arrives. Now, to be honest, I have a very good job that allows me a lot of freedom. So I really don't have anything to complain about. And I'm not out there, as they say, digging ditches. But I've worked those kind of jobs in the past. Worked on an offshore oil rig one time, back in the early, when was that? The late 90s. Late 90s, yeah. Worked on an offshore oil rig as a roustabout. You didn't know that about me, did you? You'd never guess that I was a roustabout. But I was. It was one summer during college. Actually, geez, now that I think about it, it wasn't the late 90s. It was the early 90s. Oh my goodness, I told you it was Monday. I don't even know why I'm filming these senseless ramblings for you to watch. Okay, well, hopefully you enjoy it. Anyway, yes, it was the early 90s, before I graduated college. During college, one summer, my stepdad worked for one of the major oil companies. And he got me a job on one of the offshore oil rigs for a summer. And I met some guys out there that I'm sure are still out there right now, working. You know, you work 7 days off and 7 days on. Flew out to the offshore oil rig. Flew out of Mobile, Alabama on a helicopter. And worked 12-hour shifts, or a tour as they call it. A tour or tower? Tower. It's been a long time. It's been like 25 years. Towers, that's right. Not a 3-hour tour, mind you, a 12-hour tower. And, but having done that for only a summer, it made me really appreciate the fact that I got to go back to college in the fall of that year. Because that is a tough and demanding lifestyle and job. It pays well, and a lot of men thrive doing it. A lot of women, I'm sure. There weren't any women on my my rig. The Ocean Titan. That was what it was called. From what I understand, it's been dry docked now. It's no longer operational. But yeah, one summer made me appreciate that I got to go back and go to college. You know, one of the guys that I worked with, his name was Skillet. That was his nickname. Skillet. I wonder what little Skillet's doing. He'd had a little trouble with the law. He liked to party a little too much. Skillet, are you out there? You watching? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I don't remember what his real name was. I guess there'd be some way to find out, perhaps. I don't know. But, yeah. Offshore, what jobs do you guys have? What do y'all do? What do y'all do for a living? Are you retired? What did you do? How do you fill your days? You see, there's millions, billions of people in this world. How do we all fill our days? Hopefully you have a purpose, you know? I find when I have a purpose... Oh, check out this trick. It's not a trick, really. Puff your cheek out. Get some more of that stubble. If you have a purpose, if you have something worthwhile that you're doing or working towards, you feel a lot happier, I find. What is this? Wisdom. The Bob Ross of shaving is back, ladies and gentlemen, talking about happy trees. Happy little tree lives right there. Happy little mountain. Here's a little stream. There's some squirrels and birds that live up in that tree. Did you ever see the episode of Bob Ross where he had a baby squirrel that he was feeding? What a good guy. Him and Mr. Rogers. I'm not the Mr. Rogers of shaving, so let's not. I'm not that good. He was a good man. And he needs to be rediscovered, and not ironically, he needs to be rediscovered for the great influence and kind of soothing way about him. Still love Mr. Rogers. I got my kids to watch a few episodes and they liked it for a while, but then they went back to watching Teen Titans Go and whatever else is flashy on TV and Netflix these days. YouTube videos. Let's just do 2 passes and then a cleanup today. It's a Monday. It's a typical day. Nothing, no reviews, no fancy stuff. Oh, I will show you a little tip for an electric razor at the end of this that I found that I've been able to utilize my electric razor. I do use every now and then for just quick cleanups if I'm, lazy. I mean, I'm already lazy to a certain extent. Hopefully not as much as I used to be. All right. Down and dirty. I didn't even talk much about what I was doing. I just talked about nothing. It's a show about nothing. But let me show you a thing I didn't talk about in my Harry's review. I forgot that they, the razor was great. The shaving cream it comes with, I don't like it. It's like that foaming shave gel, so it like comes out as a gel and you got to make it into. But it smells bad. It smells like a teenage boy's locker, like that Axe body spray kind of stuff. I don't get it. That is not my style, man. But it must be a lot of people's style. Because they sell it by the boatload, I'm sure. All right, cleaned out everything. Okay, so, oh wait, let me do the old aftershave. Can't forget that. Aftershave. That's a nice. I love that peppermint smell. Oh, but I got some of that Harry's smell in there too. It's all right. I just smell like a teenage boy. Ugh, that's not a good idea. Okay, so here's what I found. And I don't remember if I showed this in another video, how I use the electric razor. Because as you get older, hair starts to grow out of your ears. How do you take care of that? Well, you could try with one of these, but you would cut parts of your ear off. You could try a cartridge razor, which also works, but also is more prone to cutting. But if you use one of these babies, just go over the outside. No cutting, no muss, no fuss. You can't get into every crevice, mind you, but it keeps it smooth. I once did reading for the blind, and one of the guys that worked there, he was legally blind, and so he, couldn't really see what was going on. But his wife took care of his, hygiene needs and everything. But he had the most impressive thatch of hair growing out of one of his ears, and eventually his wife took care of it. But I'm nowhere near that. Luckily, he was a sweet guy. There. Oh, smooth like a lake. There we go. So that's a good use for your electric razor. A cheap clearance find at Walmart a few years ago. Pop the thing open, blow it out because there's not much. You can wash that out because it's a wet dry. Is that it? That's it? Oh, Barbasol, you've joined me for another shave, and with all these nice people out here watching too. Say hi. And I still haven't sent that the shavette away. There were like 4 people that said they wanted it. So what I'll do is go back to that video, find those 4 people, and then I'll do I'll pick one of them, and then I'll tell you on the next video, and I'll send it to you. It's just a cheap shavette. You don't really want it, do you? Okay, I'll autograph it for you if that's what you want. Not really. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Less than 10 minutes. Yes. 10-minute shaves with the Bob Ross of shaving. Better Call Saul. Who else do I have? Like Kevin Nealon. And I'll see you next time.